Hey everyone, let's try to build a web app without actually coding. So I'm just going to write a description and then let's see what it creates. I had an idea earlier, and the idea was if I were to go to a landing page, let's say I'm making a Google ad. Okay, if I were to go to a landing page, and how could I derive headlines, long headlines, and descriptions automatically from the contents of the landing page, right? So the landing page is a final URL, and ideally, your ad should reflect the contents of the landing page. Right? The three-prong approach is someone's search query should reflect your keywords. You should have keywords in your ad, and your ad should reflect the contents of the landing page, right? So I wanted to sometimes when you create Google Ads, it's difficult to figure out what would be good headlines, long headlines, and descriptions. Gemini is integrated into Google Ads, except it's not great and it's not always available. So I'm wondering if we can create some kind of app where you input the landing page and then it automatically gives you the headlines to use. Anyway, let's see if it works. I'm going to use Lovable. And here's my prompt. Can we make a site where I enter a landing page URL and then I get a list of 25 Google Ads headlines, 30 char I put for characters, long headlines, 90 char, and descriptions. I'll just add 90 char. Should be able to mark the ones that I like. How about this? I dislike. And then there should be a regenerate button for the ones selected. Then I've got here to write good Google Ads headlines and descriptions, focus on good headlines, long headlines, descriptions, focus on including keywords, benefits, and clear calls to actions, provide multiple unique headlines to give Google more options, highlight what makes your business unique, and use a mix of emotional and logical appeals. Okay, let's see what happens. I think that's a pretty good prompt, but it should be a very simple site. Text box, enter a URL, and then give me the headlines for my ad. It's calling it Ad Copy Genius. I like that. Spinning up a preview. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, let's see. Features, URL input to analyze landing pages, AI generated Google Ads copy, selectable items with regeneration, good. Character count validation, professional modern interface, modern blue indigo gradient theme for professionalism, clean typography with good hierarchy, good. Smooth animations and transitions, card-based layout for generated content. Yeah, okay. Built-in backend, LLM to your app, free to start, pay as you scale. Okay. So I've allowed, I guess this is Google Cloud, or what is this? Lovable Cloud. Scales as you grow. Wonder how it's going to do the LLM. Is that an extra charge? I'm not quite sure. Here it is. AI, built-in AI functionality. Lovable Cloud comes with a built-in AI so you can create features or make your app smarter and more engaging. Yeah, okay. So cool. Let's see, how's it doing? Perfect, now I'll create the design system and implement the application. Show all. Okay, so it's building index files. a config, add section. Let's see. So we can't expect this to be too quick. You know, it still needs to generate code. It's not instantaneous. But that would be neat if this can not only, you know, just have a library of pre-configured headlines, but if it had an LLM attached to it as well. Of course, you can use ChatGPT and Gemini for this, but you know, this would save you the hassle of, you know, typing in the prompt every time. And then ideally, this would have the functionality to check the headlines you don't like, and then you can use, you know, this system to regenerate the ones that you don't like, rather than re-prompting every time. So this is saving you a couple minutes at least. But I kind of like the idea of doing this in its separate application. The G is cut off. Just going to quickly tell it the G in Google is cut off. And I'm going to paste it. So I took a screenshot, pasted it in here. This is really amazing to me, guys. So idea to MVP, you know, minimum viable product, here it is. So let's see if it even works. But the fact that I could just have an idea and then have it be realized is really amazing to me. Let's refresh, see if it fixes the G. No. I'll fix the clipping issue. Oh, the issue is with the lowercase g. Anyway, while it's doing that, let's get it to scan a URL. What URL? Let's try selecting something here. How about like Best Buy? Okay, so it broke when I typed in Best Buy. Click on Try to Fix. It doesn't fix my G. That's not important. Well, let's maybe fix that later. That's only a kind of front end problem, but I'd like for this thing to work first, or else this video has a different plot. Okay, added browser-like headers, added URL validation. Okay, let's try Best Buy one more time. We're going to refresh. Oh, neat. Okay. Here are the headlines. Shop Best Buy Canada deals, latest tech and great deals. Yeah, this is it. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna check some of these. I don't like these ones. Let's try that. Were they regenerated? Save on big tech and more. Let's see if this regenerates. Oh yeah, it did work. So I'm going to add an improvement. So this is awesome. I'm going to add an improvement. Make it easier to copy and paste. I could use it, copy the text that was generated. Maybe use a copy button on the top right of each rectangle. You know, like the little copy icon on the right. This was very quick, actually. Okay, let's gonna add that copy button. Here it is. Let's test it. Shop Best Buy deals. Shop Best Buy Canada deals. I'm gonna copy. Yeah, it worked. Okay, check this out. You can actually, so let's fix this G problem. I'm gonna click this edit button here. And then I'm gonna say the G is, I'm gonna say the bottom of the lower case G is getting cut off. Fix it now. Always good to sound angry when you're telling the LLM to fix stuff. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Whatever works. Okay, so, aha, there we go. My G is fixed. So it appears that that's the best way to make little micro changes to the front end. This is exactly what I wanted to make. So I'm done. How about, do I want to change any of it? How about this? In the top right of each of the sections, add small buttons to automatically change the generated text to title case, sentence case, or just or sentence case. I was going to add a screenshot here. I want like a button here that would allow these to change their case. Oh, and I also need to tell it to not add exclamation points. Because I don't think we can, yeah, you can't do that in Google Ads. Also, I'll say make sure none of the generated text has okay, let's see if this works. Title case. Yeah! Sentence case. Title case, sentence case. Good. Project is locked. Oh, because it's doing something. So you can't get it to. You can't make these little micro changes when you've already got it doing something here. Add a filter that strips out any exclamation points that make slip through. Yeah. Now we don't have any exclamation points. Perfect. Oh no, there they are. Let's see if it generates add copy without exclamation points. Perfect. It looks fine. So the idea is when it makes a change here, sometimes you have to refresh the interface and then run through it again to see if it's actually implemented your change. So now what I want to do before, I wanted to click on this edit button and then go here and then say, oh, I can actually just go add powered, AI powered add copy generation. There you go. That's really sweet. Okay, good. Now, how do I publish this? Confirm. Yeah, okay. Guess I have to get out of that mode. Oh, there's a save button down here. Okay, got it. Publish. So I'm going to publish it. Oh, I'm going to change its name actually. Call it Google Ads Copy Generator. I don't know if it likes the word Google in there, so I'll just say add copy generator. Or did I not click the check mark? Let's see. Oh, it worked. Okay. Click it here. Okay, so this is live. That's a live link. Let's see if it works in the wild. Generating. Yeah, works great. Edit with Lovable. I want to remove that badge. I'll show you how to do that. So we go back here, go over here, top left, and then click on Settings. And then oh, here, hide Lovable badge. There you go. Not sure if you have to publish again. Nope, all good. Refresh. There you go, the badge is gone. This is my idea. Perfect, works great. Okay, that's it. I'll put a link to this, you can use it, but that's what I wanted to do. Amazing. Have a good one.